The white dots on the screen, the adrenaline started pumping, and then Bond turning towards the barrel and firing. When that comes on screen, it's like to settle in and get ready for a ride. Lena Sandgren, the DP, and I both agree film just looks so much better than IMAX. I think that was probably one of the more exciting things. The negative on that film, your frame is that big. The amount of information, the detail it's on there, the feel. If you go to the cinema and watch something on that scale, it's sort of unparalleled. Just to be able to shoot that much with those cameras was pretty amazing. The more we shot with them, as difficult as they can be, the more in love we became with what you could do with an IMAX camera. Bond films are beautiful films usually, and this just ups it. It's already larger than life, and then it gets extra larger than life.
3, 2, 1, action!
We're in Matera, finishing off the car chase sequence with Bond.
The vehicles in the chase were 2 Jaguar XFs, kindly donated to us by Jaguar.
To do a high-speed car chase in the city of Matera, push things to another level again, because it's such an ancient city and its location.
The tricky bit here is the varying conditions of road surface. We're always changing tyre pressures so that we can either gain traction, lose traction. If we're doing steps, we're adjusting ride heights, damper, rebound. Each car is set up specifically for each individual stunt, although the DNA of every car is the same. So we've got the standard roll cages, hydraulic handbrakes, race pedal boxes. There's a lot that we do to assist the stunt driver, then he gets the optimum out of the car.
Two, one, action! Cutting, cut.
Alright, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, action!
set up or call down if they're not getting back up.
Hey, Venus. There you are. So he sits up. Kind of
Action!
Oh, I'm just relieved. I mean, you know, MGM and Universal held their nerve, and we're getting to see it in the cinema, and that's what we make Bond movies for.
Oh yeah, the character really changed, and No Time to Die is right after Spectre. So it's right after Spectre, but you'll see that this time Madeleine is more like, in a way, accessible. We have access to her vulnerability, and that is something very new, I think, because it's the first time that we see a female character, you know, not only through a male perspective, but like just as a complex woman, and we get to understand her, and there's that scene at the beginning of the film with her mother, and then we understand that she's like James Bond, she's damaged like him, so it makes us understand more the relationship they have and what they share and what they have in common.
Oh, come on. I mean, it's part of cinematic history. This is one of the backbones of British film history, if not, you know, film history as a whole. So for me, I mean, I could not be more grateful than to go toe-to-toe with my favorite Bond in Daniel. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And to now be able to share this with the world after all this time is something I'm elated about. I've been walking down this carpet and people have been saying, ooh, he's got a little extra kick in his step, and how could you not? It's Bond.
It's a massive collaborative effort, creative collaborative effort that there's nothing else like it in the movie business. Barbara Broccoli runs a family business. We're all a member of that family. We look out for each other, and I will miss that the most.
That was very sad. That was sad. But at the same time, you know, we really wanted to give like everything, like the best we could. Like we really tried to make the most like stunning film, and you'll see tonight. It's very special. It's unexpected, and I really hope that fans, you know, will respond to that film.
Well, I think it's important not to look at all the previous Bond villains and try to kind of make some amalgamation of them. I thought about what Bond is to the world right now, what Daniel's done, how he's created this emotional depth that's so relatable that we really care about. So in one way, this film comes off as a love story. I've heard Daniel actually say that, so I thought, well, you can't You can't have a love story with a lot of broken hearts.
I don't know. I want them to see it. I'm nervous as hell about showing it to people because it's a lot of work gone into it, but I'm incredibly proud of it. So we'll see.
Yeah, for me, he's the greatest, and he's really like the James Bond of my generation. The first time I went to the cinema to see a James Bond film was Casino Royale. And I think what he did with the character is just he made him more human in a way, and a more complex character with paradoxes and flaws and imperfections. And that's, I think, why the audience can really relate to him, because he's more human in a way.
I mean, come on, you're talking about one of the best actors in the business. I'll go out and say it, that the guy deserves all the recognition from the awards groups in the world, because there's a certain documentary you can see called Being James Bond, and if you see the effort he's put into it, you will recognize the dedication, the commitment, and the, I guess, exhaustive nature of what it takes to be Bond. And what I love about Daniel is there's a very fine line that I now see between Bond and Craig, and that's because they are two of the most consummated